Yeah, man. Powerful 5.1 world famous DJ Clue Desert Storm. My special guest in the building, Mr. Jack Harlow. What up, baby?
What it do, Clue?
Give me like the rundown of how you hooked up with DJ Drama, man.
DJ Drama followed me while I was still living in Louisville, and I was in my basement, and I probably had 3,000 followers, maybe 4. I told my friend, I was like, bro, DJ Drama followed me. And then I moved to Atlanta, doing open mics, doing anything I could to get on. Seriously, like I was working at Chick-fil-A at one point. Just
At Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, and I
Wow.
was just trying to make it happen. Then I got a call that Drama wanted to meet me, and KY Engineering and a guy named Randy introduced me to Drama, and the rest was history. He told me he wanted to sign me. I met the rest of the team, Cannon, Lake, and then
Did you moving it to Atlanta have anything to do with Drama DMing you?
I wouldn't say so, but because, you know, there was a slight gap between that follow and us actually meeting. That was just the seed that planted the possibility in my head, but Atlanta's the closest thing to Louisville.
Right.
New York is far, LA's far, Atlanta's a 6-hour drive. So my senior year, I was during spring break driving down just to do what I could do. So it felt like a logical next step.
That's dope, man. That's a dope story, man. I like that.
Thank you.
So now, fast forward, you drop your first single. You get a lot of heavyweights on the remix.
Yeah.
Did that add to the Jack Harlow like hype? When I say to the hype, I mean to the hype as far as, you know, you being more confident in what you're doing and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that was a look. It's all those little milestone moments that, you know, you're just walking up the staircase. Every once in a while you get to jump 3 steps, but those little steps mean so much. You know what I mean? So that's just another huge bucket list moment on my journey. And it's crazy there's been more since, but when I look back and think about everything that's been accomplished in the last 2 years, it's like, I'm so grateful.
I'm in the airport, right? I'm walking through the airport, and I see a kind of like tall white dude. He's dressed, you know what I'm saying, real, you know, how we call it in the old school jiggy, we call it dripped out. And it was Jack Harlow. I think we were leaving All-Star, right? Yeah, I seen him in the airport, so I'm like, yo, you know, he's all fresh and all that stuff. He got his shades on, but you recognize him right away. Now, with black people, if you see dudes walk around with a bunch of Cubans and chains, you might be like, you might not know who it is. So you automatically stand out.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's just I don't know. It's a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone got Cuban links, Rolexes and stuff. But as far as the Jack Harlow, if I see you in the airport, I'm gonna recognize you right away. So I know for a fact you have that problem. Like, you can't hide.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to think I'm fairly subtle with my fashion, maybe for that reason. But I don't drip out crazy. I put a rollie on, but other than that,
but you had
it's
on
a tracksuit. I might have a Montclair coat on, but
okay,
I'm not typically Cuban down.
No.
Like how you are right now is way crazier than I ever come. And you're not even going crazy, right? You're not even going that crazy.
See, this is what I learned. I was thinking about this on way. Here's what I learned. Don't try to battle with the rappers with the chains. You never gonna win, bro. They're gonna have on 10 chains.
You won today, brother.
Yeah, just one chain.
Take your victory.
You know
won
what I'm
today.
saying? Real cool, real smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
Yeah, I respect it. You won today, though.
Tell me the title of the new album and give me your definition of why you named it that.
Right. It's Come Home, the Kids Miss You. This Friday. I was seeing the comment under a lot of my posts from my fans. I think, you know, they were just kind of referencing me as their husband. So Come Home, the Kids Miss You. And I thought it was funny, but then I thought about how much time I spent making the album away from home. And it just sort of fit. And there's something very, like, heavy about it. I just felt like it's going to age really well. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I feel like I look at album titles as, like, titles for the era you're in. And I feel like right this second in 2022, like where Jack Harlow is, like I'm gonna look back in 10 years and feel like Come Home, the Kids Miss You is an appropriate title for this moment. So
I think it's because you was hanging out with Drake, you know, all the young ladies in the boats and all that stuff. I think that's why they say Come Home, they miss you.
That's your theory?
Yeah, that's my theory.
That ain't
man.
bad. I'm not pissed at that.
Now, how was it hanging out with? Was that the first time you hung out with Drake?
No, but it was the first time that like
in that setting.
It was on camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, it caused a lot of stir, a lot of hype. And obviously, you know what I mean, you got the song on the album, so that was a good relationship to have, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How'd that come about? Whose idea was that?
We both been wanting to do a record, and he's been showing me love for a little bit, and I think he knows how much admiration I have for him. I make it clear in interviews. I hold him on a very high pedestal. And, you know, everyone knows that he's very influential to me. I grew up with him. You know, when I was going into middle school, Best I Ever Had came out. So for me, like, his domination has been all my teen years and beyond. So yeah, man, it's something that this is a dream come true for me. And you know, we just gotten closer as time's gone by, gotten to know each other a little bit. When I had a show in Toronto, he came to the show, and then I went back to his crib. He had a little vibe, and we just slowly, you know, got to know each other in a really organic way. And you know, this song is a nice start, because I think I'd like to think we'll have a long journey of making music together.
Now, you went to Drake's crib. When you walked in, what was the first thing that went through your mind? Like, other than yo, this crazy.
Yeah, I was inspired, and I was using the bathroom, and Tupac was playing, like, I think out of toilet speakers, maybe. I don't know. It's a wonderful home, man. I definitely left there like in a different mode. I definitely left like, yeah, come on.
Did you get the hoop on the court though?
Yeah, I took a few shots. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I see he got the shooting gun and all that stuff, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Jack, man, like, the OVO gang came here, and I torched them, man.
Oh yeah,
it's on video. You know, I torched them.
I haven't seen this video.
Bad. It was bad, man.
Is the video published?
Yeah, it's out there.
Okay.
You know, we was in Chris Brickley gym, and you know what I'm saying. Like, it took me like a little minute, but once I heated up, man, it was ugly. Now, speaking of basketball, I seen you was playing. I think it was 2-on-2 tournament. You actually won some money.
Yeah.
How was that, man? Lil Baby ain't a hooper though, so you know what I'm saying. Lil Baby, he's not a hooper, but he needs to work on his game a little bit. And Quavo, I've hooped with Quavo can hoop.
Yeah.
2 Chainz, I seen him shoot, but I haven't hooped with him. So.
Yeah, you know, I love to win, and we won.
You won the bag.
Yeah, we won the game and the bag. So.
Now, do you think from that helped you get the whole movie role, the White Men Can't Jump sequel?
It may have contributed. I think maybe.
Or was it the half court shot at All Star?
I like you calling that a half court shot.
It was about. It's about half court.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it
was like a 4-point shot or something like that, right?
I like half court. Let's talk like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know people looked at it that way. It is a half court shot. Fuck it.
Yeah, most gyms it is. Yeah. So
I think people are just, you know, they sense I have an alignment with the sport, and they feel like I'm the guy for the role. Let's do it.
But have you been practicing?
Heavily.
Ooh.
Heavily.
I like that.
I have no other choice.
Because you gotta be fluent in the.
Yeah, I can't just be a useful rebounder, which has been my brand up to this point.
That's crazy, man.
So I've been a lot of, you know, left hand, 1,000 dribbles, you know, getting my form right.
Are you gonna go train with Chris Brickley?
Potentially. I have before. I'm cool with Chris, but we haven't worked on this movie.
I mean, Louisville. I mean, you know, I'm trying to make a connection here. You
Trust
know what
me,
I mean?
it makes sense. That's my homie.
Okay, dope. Now, let's talk about the album a little bit, man. You said your favorite joint earlier on the album was the Pharrell joint.
Yeah, right now it is.
Why did that resonate with you so much, man?
Pharrell's one of my heroes, and I was able to leave a Pharrell session with exactly what I would want from Pharrell. Like, just
that's dope.
To walk in there and say, yo, I really want this type of music, and collaborate together to try and get it, and it's like, I got exactly what I wanted, bro. And sometimes that don't happen. I mean, Pharrell's a genius, but you never know. You never know if you're gonna connect, and we just clicked, man. And he's everything to me. And the song's fire. I think the world's gonna love the song.
That's dope, man. I knew Pharrell for a long time, man. I feel like he was slept on early on, and then I feel like he got that wave going, and then it just like the floodgates pores just open. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It's dope.
That's a relatable story.
My little short story is he was doing a bunch of stuff with SWV and stuff when I was working at RCA, and then I was like, yo, man, I just felt like the vision for Pharrell was so much bigger. So he had some songs, and I walked him into Diddy studio, introduced him to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He got a placement on Total's album from that, and then from there he started doing Mace, and then, you know, the snowball effect. It just started rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I could make that connection and just, you know what I'm saying, let the world know, like, you know what I mean, the cosign.
You've been pushing the envelope of hip hop for decades now. Yeah. I was on the phone with him today, just talking about Friday and how excited we are, and we just asking him, you know, what do you care about? What gets you excited? And he's like, when you can make something that no one else is used, like sounds no one else is using, and you know that when people hear it, they're gonna be like, the fuck is that? He's like, that's what makes him excited. And I was like, damn. So shit's sick. And I think our song has those elements. I
mean, First Class, I feel like that song took off as soon as it came out, man. Like, you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
It's crazy how
Snippet went platinum.
I want to say that the fastest I've seen that record grown. Like I remember like when Usher Yeah dropped, and I remember because it was like
Jeez, wow.
That's a long time ago.
I'm saying that's what you comparing it to. It's crazy.
I'm just saying like the impact of how I played the record in Houston. I think it was either Super Bowl or All-Star in Houston when it was way back when. I played it and it felt like the whole club knew the song, but it was just it just came out. That's the reaction I'm getting.
What a record
like,
too, though. I mean,
yeah, man.
We've all heard that song. Sometimes there's records that like you have to hear them in the right moment. Maybe you have to be by yourself. Maybe your headphones have to be in, and you realize, oh my God, that's why this was so big. I mean, we know Yeah is an amazing song, but you hear it so many times, you sort of become numb to like what makes it so magnificent.
Right.
But the first time you heard that song, it had to be like,
yeah. It
you know what I'm saying?
There's a couple songs, and that's one of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So, who else you have on the album, man?
It's P, Drake, Justin Timberlake, and Lil Wayne.
Now that's stunting.
Yeah, just legends only.
Those are major
Strictly
names
legends.
Right there.
That was our theme. Strictly legends.
That's dope, man. And how long it took you to put the project together?
About a year.
Okay.
A little over a year. I started last March, and we just wrapped. And 3 of the features came in the last second.
That's how it always happens, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and some of the best records are the last second. So it's just the energy of the moment. Plus, you're rapping about what's going on right now. As things have heated up for us, I'm narrating that, so my bars are heavier because it's like, this is what's now.
Of course,
so it's fun.
How are the females treating Jack Harlow, man?
Very nicely.
Give me your one groupie horror story.
Oh, I don't have those.
Yes, you do. Everyone got one.
Not horror stories. And if I did, which I don't, but if I did, ain't no fucking way I'd say it on this radio.
All right, man. I was just thinking about maybe someone was knocking on your window,
Listen, I get it. I like Shade Room too, bro, but we ain't going.
Yeah, Jack is funny, man. So anything else we need to look forward to, man? Obviously, we said the White Man Can't Jump sequel coming out, the album, of course. Anything else you got going on? Tours, stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all over the world this year. I'm gonna be active. It's gonna be a strong year for our movement and for all of Kentucky, so focused.
We're gonna double up on the Cuban chains just to do it now?
Might have to. You inspired me.
You
won't win next time.
I ain't gonna lie. He's humorous, but he's being subtle with the talking. He knows damn well he going to the closet. He got about 5 Cuban chains.
Oh no! You got
Princess
me all wrong.
Cuts,
You got me all wrong.
Baguettes.
You're still ahead of me right now.
Huh?
Now, I'm not saying it'll last forever. You're ahead of me right now, though. Trust me.
Yeah, just don't we just seen DJ Envy down the hallway. Just don't get into the Michael Jackson jacket. Like we ain't doing that.
His jacket game is nuts.
He's from my neighborhood. We grew up across the street from each other, but
So what happened? How did
know
y'all lose touch on the jackets?
I don't know where he got the Michael Jackson glitter on the jacket from. Like that was never nothing in the hood that we did.
He's separating himself, man.
Okay.
He's in a different space.
Okay, when you go on the Breakfast Club, say, yo, Clue is snap on your jacket, man. Like he was like, no,
I'll use that. I'm gonna need that ammo. Thank you for that.
Like I seen him, I thought he was gonna moonwalk.
Nah, he's clean though. He's clean.
Okay, tell him why you should go get the album, man. I'm gonna give you one little.
Go get it everywhere. Go buy it physical. You know what I mean? Stream it on everything. Stream it on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Angami, YouTube Music, Amazon Music.
That's it.
Every single DSP just.
And ladies, look, listen. He's here now trying to get Jack Harlow to host a party here in New York, man. He's playing hardball, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
they playing hardball.
We'll see if we can make it make sense. I've been staying out the club.
I'm trying to negotiate.
Just try to stay sober and stay
We're up
focused.
to 6 figures. He's still saying no, so I'm
trying.
trying.
Stay sober and stay focused. Can't get knocked off the track.
Man, go get the album, man. It's Power on the 5.1 Real Famous DJ.
Yup.
He does it on Jack Harlow. Keep it locked right here, y'all.